What is going on, guys? It's RdnRacing. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Guys, today, besides these two cars, we've got 5 very expensive cars in the collection. And today we are going to take a look at why you, as a collector, as a huge Kaido House fan, you should get these 5 particular cars. And today we're going to take a look at all 5 of them. We're going to talk about them. And at the end of the day, I really hope you guys can learn and love and appreciate the castings as much as I do. So yeah, you heard that right. Today we're going to take a look at this 4 and plus 1, these 5 castings from Kaido House. And essentially it's the first NSX release from them. And why this video is very important and very unique is because we've got 5 cars that are very similar but very different. And the reason being, these 2 cars right here is the Malaysia Diecast Expo exclusive. This is the original, this is exclusive, and obviously this is a dinner event car, I apologize. And over here we've got a black limited Kaido House right there. And the one here, why is it different from this? Well, this is a chase piece and this is the original first release. So we're going to look at all 5 castings. Now before we get into the car's price point. Now the black limited right now, it's going for about $1,200, $1,300. The chase right there, it's going for about $200-ish. Diecast Expo exclusive there is going for about $250. And the dinner car about $280-ish right there, give and take. Now, the other thing that makes this car special is the autograph. Right here we've got Junimai's signature. It's very nice with the across the 2 boxes right here, obviously with the black limits and the chase piece as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive right straight into the cars. Let's go. And boom, we have all 5 cars out of the boxes. Now first things first, boy they do look amazing. I think honestly, out of all the Kaido Houses, the Kaido House releases that have come out, I think the NSX has to be one of the best, if not the best casting out of all of them, because of just the way it looks with the wide body kit and everything. It just looks phenomenal, right? So we've got 5 different cars right here. We have the original release right here, the chase piece that came with the original piece. We have got the 2 exclusives here. Obviously this is the regular, the event exclusive, and this is the dinner exclusive right there. And then lastly we have the black limited piece, the holy grail if you may, right there in the back. So right off the bat, I just want to start with this first, the original release. Now this car, when I first saw the photos, I immediately fell in love with it because it's just that nice, right? We have the Evasive Motorsports decal on the top, on the sides, both sides as well. Wheels, they do spin amazingly well. We've got this very nice golden accents on the rims, and then obviously the headlights, those are pop-up headlights, and you love to see that. Now, and the back right here, and there you go. I gotta say, it's a bit difficult to kind of open this up, right? But the moment you do, there's a little plastic hatch, and that exposes the engine bay right there. Check that out. Very small, very subtle, but it's there. I've seen people remove that little plastic bin in the middle so that the engine bay is exposed on the top. I wouldn't do that because I want to protect the car. I want to keep the car as it is. So regardless, I think that's a very nice little piece right there. Very nice, very thoughtful. Obviously in the rear, the Honda logo right there. The Evasive Motorsports decal, the number 52. That's kind of common with in the front as well, right? And this amazing carbon fiber finish all around the car. Now, keep this in mind because with this came the chase piece right here. Now, the difference between the chase piece is obviously this bare body metal right here, right? And from what I know, right, from what I've heard, this chase piece is actually used for QC, for quality control, which means that essentially they actually built this first, and once they see that, you know what, it's actually going well and that there are no visible defects and stuff, that's when they produce the actual car. So it's very nice to kind of have the little backstory on the cars, right? And if you just look at them, I think in the collection, these both go very well, I gotta say, especially with the difference in color and the contrast, right? Right there. This is very brilliant, and I gotta say, in my collection, obviously this is the chase piece is something I know you guys know me for a while. I'm not always a huge fan of chases, but I gotta say this chase does make the cut because she looks beautiful. But this is not the tip of the iceberg because we've got a lot better cars coming up. Next up, we've got the Malaysia Diecast Expo exclusives. Firstly, we're gonna go look at the basic one. So now, this is the regular kind of an Expo exclusive, right? The only difference between the main release and this is the color of the decals. So you guys can see the VTEC W works in the Kaido House. The exclusive has it in golden trim, right? And then obviously this is in white. Same goes for the sides as well. Check that out. The Evasive is in a different color right there, and the rims are of different. The rims are the same rims, right? The same 5-spoke rims, but the color is different. At the end of the day, not a bad choice of color. Very, very nice. It does really bode well with the golden trim right there, making it a very nice car to kind of have in the collection. But in my opinion, I kind of prefer the golden wheels. But once again, at the end of the day, that's just how I feel about it. Now, with that being said, let's quickly dive into the dinner car. Now, the dinner car and the event car, right? I think these are the cars that you want to kind of compare with. And obviously, this is the same in gold. The Evasive and the spoiler is also gold as well, the same, right? No, I mean, it's a big difference from the main. However, the only difference is that the Honda right here and the Evasive is in golden color and this is in red, right? So it's almost like a step up. So the step up from this to this, and then from this to this right here. Now, the only difference I gotta really point out is the rims on this, right? So the Expo exclusive, the event exclusive right here has that very silver metallic rim, but the one on the dinner has that golden rim. Now, it's almost inverted, and let me show you what I mean. I'm just going to place this car right here. If you take the original release, right, and we look at the rims right there, the rim itself is golden, and then we've got the silver accent, right? This has a black rim with golden accents, so it's almost like an inverse kind of situation. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's very nice to see what they've done with the colors to kind of like really play around, to kind of rotate the colors and stuff. Now, between these two cars, let me know in the comments which would you get and why. I think both is nice. Both are nice, very nice commemorative pieces, right? They do symbolize the dinner and the expo itself. So I think it's very nice what they've done with these two castings. Now, with that being said, it brings us to our holy grail of the collection, the Black Limited Kaido NSX right there. Now, for this particular car, I gotta say, boy oh boy, the price in this is insane, eh? I mean, you know, to spend $1,000 on a car is just insane by nature. When I first started this hobby about 2.5, 3 years ago, I never thought I would have a car this expensive in my hands, but we finally have it, guys. Now, I'm just gonna pop up the headlights ever so gently right there because you have to do that. I think the headlights on the NSX is one of, if not the best feature. Very subtle, right? It's very subtle. Look at the angle, if inclination right there. It's very subtle, but it's there, and it makes the car that much more beautiful. Now, obviously the carbon fiber accents on the hood, on the roof, and on the rear as well. The Evasive on the spoiler, the Evasive on the top of the windscreen right there in red, which kind of follows the main release right there, right? And then on the sides, we have the Evasive Motorsports decal once again, the VTEC as well, the KNW right there. The Evasive on the left side of the car. The wheels on this, they do spin amazingly well. I mean, she's $1,000, guys. She you know, it's perfect, right? And then in the rear, obviously, you've got the 52, which is very common with all of the cars, right? The 52 right there. The Evasive once again, and the dual exhaust pipes in the bottom. And obviously, the base of the car, it's just, you know, it's very nice. It's very rainbow color, fluorescent finish. I gotta say, I absolutely love it. And then let's look at the front. I really love the front end as well. The very nice Honda decal right there. Once again, honestly, for the price point, if you guys can afford this car, by all means, go ahead, get one for your collection because boy oh boy, she does look very nice, I gotta say. And you know, in a 5-car set like this, it's very nice. Now, I believe Evasive, or the collaboration with Evasive Motorsports, there is another release, a blue release that's coming out real soon. However, it is not the next release. The next release from this is actually this yellow NSX right here. And here's the box. It's a very nice box, right? It's a very plain yellow NSX. But I gotta say, it's very refreshing to see something that's very contrasting, very different from all of these 5 cars. Now, along with this comes this, the Silverado right here. So this is the Chevy Silverado Kaido Flow Yellow V1, or as a lot of you like to call it, the highlighter green or the highlighter yellow Silverado right there. And so these two cars right now, they are for sale at Ars Vending, guys. So massive props to Ars Vending for sending these two cars over. If you want to get this for yourself, do check them out. I'm going to put them in the link in the description down below. Now, these two cars just look brilliant and you cannot skip out because right now it is for sale. So go get yours today while stocks last. But essentially, I just want to talk about this Kaido house a little bit because it's very nice. You know, it's been a while. We've been seeing the Evasive Motorsport livery, and it's nice to see a very refreshing, kind of very plain, but very striking yellow paint job right there. Obviously, the carbon fiber hood. The front and the back, it's not carbon fiber anymore. It's not the same as the as the previous release, right? But the roof is still carbon fiber. Obviously, we've got an engine bay right there. The huge red bucket seats in the interior as well. Very nice once again. And then obviously I'm very excited for the blue Evasive, because I think the blue with the red is gonna go amazingly well. I think the contrast that they kind of create with the paint job is also very nicely done. So super stoked about that. But amongst these 5 cars, in the comments down below, let me know which would you get and why. I do know some of you have different opinions on the cars, so I'd love to hear you guys out. If you guys want to see a part 2 in the near future, let me know once again as well. Now, in my opinion, out of these 5 cars, I gotta say the Black Limited is my favorite. Obviously, the price point is one thing, but to have the car that's just all blacked out, right? It's insane. I mean, just check the car out, right? It's menacing. It's just crazy. And honestly, I do love the black. The chase piece right here, not really a huge fan, but it does bode well with the paint scheme and the way the car looks. And then obviously we've got the 2 MDX exclusive cars. This is my second year in Malaysia, attending the Malaysia Diecast Expo from Singapore. So it's a very nice commemorative piece, and with the autograph boxes right there. Massive props to Jun and Mai for signing them. But I think it's just very nice, and it does flow well. It does look nice, and I do love what they have done with this and what Kaido House has in plan for the near future. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, do be sure to click on the subscribe button down below, and to stay updated for more content, because every we do get cars to update, to upload, to check out, to review, to unbox, guys. So be sure to click on the subscribe button to support the channel. But just like I guess this video is over, I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.